up in here. BBM usually rocks the Terry versus Zexyyy. He's going to opt for the Kazuya game 1. I know he goes back and forth depending on how he's feeling that day, but I think on this day, despite the fact that this is probably not the best matchup for Kazuya, this is just the character he's feeling. The Kazuya has been doing well so far. It's the character that's gotten him all those amazing upsets. But of course, Zexyyy as well, with his trusty young link, has been doing pretty amazingly in his own right. Only losing one set in a very close Game 5. Zexyyy thus far using that flurry of projectiles to make it very difficult for BBM to get in here. And I'm probably going to say very similar things to that Habibi and versus that Luigi set earlier, where, you know, on paper, this matchup is not very good for Kazuya, but if we can make the most out of every opening that we get, you know, Zexyyy is only human. He's going to make mistakes. If we can make sure that we capitalize on every single one of those mistakes, then BBM will certainly be able to do it. And he's shown, especially today, with the kind of wins that he is getting, that he is capable of doing it. But Zexyyy is putting on the hurt so far, and that up smash is going to end up taking it. Both players looking super concentrated and poised. As BBM has to find his way through the Kazuya to get in there, and we are going to crouch dash into that dragon uppercut to take the first stock. And of course, if we get one good twist pistons or grab here, could potentially be a big advantage for BBM, but Zexyyy continues throwing out those fire arrows, throwing out those bombs, throwing out those boomerangs. Quick succession to really avoid that from happening. I mean, he's just not letting BBM land a clean hit. And then when he finally does, picks the right tech option, delayed tech away to get out of that that rising demon god fist. And up smash puts the pressure on shield with that fair one. Is going to be plus on shield. And is going to use that up smash to poke on through, take that game 1 virtually uncontested, as I think BBM did his very best to get in there and create openings, but he just wasn't doing enough damage to get in there. Zexyyy did such a great job to mitigate BBM's ability to make things happen. And now, yeah, this was expected for me. So even though we have seen all Kazuya coming out from BBM thus far, this is just one of those matches where, yeah, Terry's probably the correct answer of your two characters. He's a much more mobile character, which is the kind of thing that you need to be able to defeat Young Link. However, thus far, you know, it's taken us a second to get out of the gate. It's 117 now, 121. Oh my goodness, Zexyyy putting on a clinic right now. Making it so difficult for BBM to get in there. I mean, it might not matter, the character switch, if we can't get our hands on him. Finally does end up getting in there with a juicy jab power dunk. And we do get the down tilt and the grab as well. Hey, it took him a second to get from 0 to 60, but once he's there, he's staying there. He's staying there. 114%, and now he's getting started. Comes the grab, down throw into that up air, double poke, here it goes, triple. Good juggle coming out from Zexyyy, racking up all that percentage and going for the boomerang read. Gonna try and go for the edge guard here as, oh, bit of a messy recovery route, and Zexyyy just gonna make sure that he gets finished off with that up B. So still a very far apart game. Because despite the fact that BBM is able to get in there with the Terry, Zexyyy is just making it absolutely tricky with this flurry of projectiles. These great juggling tools. We do get ourselves on the board, but you know, still playing from behind. Boomerang once again, and oh, that grab is going to be ill-advised. That's punishable. We're going to try and go for the ledge trap here, but unfortunately forward smash is really not going to be the answer. I mean, very, very committal. Yeah, if the reward gets there, you get the stock, but unfortunately, Zexyyy maybe a little smarter than that. Not going to get caught up. And that rapid jab is going to come through, tack on even more percent. We are going to hold down, so we are going to get Zexyyy off the ledge, but we do need to take this stock pretty soon. Because, yeah, one conversion boomerang into that forward air. Go is online, but we are jumpless right now. Barely able to get our feet on the ground, and BBM, unfortunate. Oh my goodness. He stood up on him. Zexyyy stood up on him when he went for that read. Look at this. Just, sure, super on wake up. Why not? We're going to pull out the level 2? Sure, man. This is not Street Fighter. You can't just do that. We can just hold block. We're good. Zexyyy having fun with it. I mean, these two absolutely play a lot. I see him, saw him in grand finals of District, Defend the District 10. They played a couple of times there. And oh, yeah, BBM having a really hard time digging into those pockets because Zexyy's just got BBM on lock. He's got his habits on lock, and it's just going to make it very difficult. And it's got to be frustrating, especially in an invitational like this where you've been playing so well so far, but you just run into your bracket demon, that one player that has your number. And it's tough. It's tough to be in that situation. But we'll see if BBM has the mental to be able to pull on through, because as frustrating as that is, gotta give ourselves go time right now. And Zexyyy doing a great job in advantage. I mean, every single time that Zexyyy gets an opening, he's either throwing out a flurry of projectiles to make it difficult to land, or he's doing like 70. Just bread and butter. Because Zexyyy is just that kind of player. He is the pinnacle of consistency in a region that is inherently inconsistent. With as many weird low-tier characters as we have, Zexyyy rocking the high but not top-tier character and piloting him to great success. And is really just able to take it over anybody. And when we see, you know, the only set that he lost today was to a very good Steve, and in Game 5 fashion, I mean, Zexyyy has just proven that he is a dark horse pick to perhaps even take the whole invitational. I mean, he's just that good. Here we go, though. BBM looking to maybe rewrite the story, and certainly a much closer game than we've seen in the past. But Zexyyy still hanging on to that lead in that first blood. And we see BBM. He was getting a little bit frustrated, getting a little bit flustered. We got to get those jitterbugs out, because any crack, any chip in the mental, it's going to affect your gameplay. It's going to affect your gameplay for sure. Here we go. Jab, jab, jab into that up B. Powered up. Gonna take the stock. How do we get our feet to touch the ground? Now, we do have that go online. It's not going to matter if Zexyyy is just not going to give him the option to be able to approach. We do get the landing forward air, but no reaction there. And we go for the jab, jab, jab. But not going to get the follow-up right there. And look, Zexyyy is just playing so confidently right now that he can forward smash in BBM's face and not get punished. Because, look, I know there's 2 hits to that, and you were waiting for the second hit, but that's just the kind of thing that you can do when you know you're in someone's head, you're reading these habits, you're making it difficult for them to land, you're frustrating them, and they're flustered, and they're just not finding the right answer. I mean, this is the level of confidence that you see makes or breaks a player, and Zexyyy showing today, standing up on him, knowing damn well and he got that victory and got that first seed in the pool. Let's look at it. I can still see him from here. I know you can't see him, chat. He's smiling. He's smiling. He knows what he just did was highway robbery. His myth playing so well.